Hi Annette, you're on. Tell us
Hi,
all about
Ellie.
Vida Grains, please.
Okay. Okay. So Vida Grains is it's not a cereal. It's a food topping, and the reason I say that is because it has applications on absolutely anything you'd put in your mouth, from smoothies to ice cream to steak to chicken to tofu to popcorn, muffins, fish, you name a food. There's one of these products that will enhance its taste and texture. So basically there you go. This is a product containing 6 different seeds, so 9 ingredients, 6 different seeds, a bit of psyllium, bran from brown rice, and bran from gluten-free oats. It's got over 75% ingredients. That means there's just 1 or 2 products that are not. They are biodynamically grown, guaranteed no GMOs, and there's also spices. So this is the basic blend of flax that's ground, hemp that's hulled, sunflower and pumpkin that are also ground, black sesame and white sesame. And then the 2 brands and the psyllium. Now, we do not put chia or buckwheat in our products because this is about taste and texture. Nutritionally, you've got the same or better profile because you're talking about 9 different ingredients rather than just 2 or 3 seeds. So you're getting 3 grams of fiber and 3 grams of protein in just 1 tablespoon. So it's like a protein bar without the sugar. Mm-hmm. Because these are not toasted, they're raw, there's no oil added. It's a raw food that is nutritionally available, and it makes your salads taste supreme. Because I dress my salad with garlic and lemon juice, so I like the taste of just seeds. When I have gone out there to buy a salad topper, they almost always contain soybeans, and a lot of our customers don't want soy products. And they're always oiled, and they're never fresh. So rather than taking out 6 different seeds, mixing them and grinding them, you've got it all ready to go. And the advantage of having seeds ground to this consistency is that there is enough pieces to give you texture, and what that does is it promotes chewing. A lot of people tend to chew and swallow. And so when you put things in your mouth that encourage you to chew, like seeds or seeds, you release more digestive enzymes. So seeds on their own are high in digestive enzymes, and then by chewing them, you're increasing that. And so when you do that, you get more nutrition from your food because you're digesting it better, and you tend to eat less. So people who are looking to lower their cholesterol, to get more energy, to get rid of that bloated feeling, to have regular bowel movements, students, teachers, workers on the road, this is a great product for them.
With food.
With food. And my dad just kind of shoves it back. Now, I've seen you do the same. Now, Morning Glory, we created because I found a lot of my customers liked this kind of topping in their morning oatmeal, smoothie, or yogurt for breakfast. And since I'm a food creator at heart, I was compelled to add something so tasty that they won't need to add anything to the yogurt other than this. So I sourced out a spicer. She grinds fresh for us cinnamon and cardamom. So it's a little bit of a chai flavor. A lot of customers love that. And because of the cinnamon, it keeps your blood sugar stable, and it gives you the sensation of sweetness without any sugar. And the berries in here, all organic, are cranberries, goji berries, really high in protein and antioxidants, blueberries same, and raisins. Again, all organic. So this is a no-brainer smoothie topper. This, with whatever you throw in your smoothie, is going to taste fantastic. But a lot of customers find that they're addicted to it in their oatmeal or yogurt. My kids like it on peanut butter. And because it has cinnamon in it, and because of the texture, I find it's a great addition to things like sweet potatoes, yams, squash, even pork chops, I've been told. Haven't tried it that way yet. Now, this one I made for me, because garlic is one of my favorite foods. So I sourced out a local grower out on the West Coast who grows his own garlic organically and dehydrates it. And that's what's in here. Also, I wanted the flavor of salt and the nutrition of the minerals without salt. That would just fall to the bottom. So I sourced out raw nori. It's dehydrated. It's from our East Coast. So the ingredients are all very pure. And other than that, the spices are fresh ground cumin, fresh ground turmeric, and some Red Star yeast. And because that is not a yeast culture, this is safe on a Candida cleanse. They all are. This one is, it is so incredible on quinoa. I don't think you'll ever have it without it. We've also tried it on popcorn. A lot of our customers like to bread their chicken and fish with it. It's great on salads, and it makes amazing kale chips. So you'll get a chance to try it, but I'd like you to take it home and try it yourself. What else can I tell you about?
I had it on eggs yesterday.
Oh, see, did you like it? I loved it on the eggs. I even had an avocado. I was so hungry doing a demo once, and all I had was half an avocado, and I could eat that in like less than a minute. And I needed to slow down. I threw this on it. It bought me an extra 10 minutes on that avocado, which was important. Because then you have the time to feel full without overeating. You know all this. So the story behind this. This is the story. My mother, about 15 years ago, was diagnosed with diverticulitis. So she had, I guess it's a type of irritable bowel syndrome, and was told she'd go through surgery. So rather than going through surgery, which would just put her as a candidate for surgery 10 years later, she decided to change her eating habits. So the first thing she did was she went on a Candida cleanse. And then after 6 months of that, she's the one that introduced me to this. She's the one that threw all these seeds together and all this brand together, and she'd bring it over, and she'd throw the seedy stuff on my salad, which I did not appreciate. But my kids would ask for seconds of whatever she threw this stuff on, and I thought, oh, that's pretty great, because they're eating healthier. I would try and throw in flax and hemp into their food, but they really didn't appreciate the texture that it changed when you just put flax into a smoothie. And they weren't eating hemp out of the bag. So this was a fantastic alternative. And because it's so balanced in all its seeds, it's not heavy in hemp, heavy in flax. You got the fresh taste of sunflower and sesame seeds that are so delicious, and pumpkin. So they started adding it to their rice. And all of a sudden my kids were eating quinoa and brown rice and all this stuff because this made it taste so good. So as my littlest one grew older, I begged my mom for the recipe. And that's when I created these two. That's the short story of it. We have a lot of testimonials from customers who swear by its benefits. They'll eat it, and they'll come the next day and say, it worked, thank you very much.
Nancy, do you have any questions?
No, I looking at the ingredients, it was pretty clear to me, pretty clear and straightforward. Regarding that product, no, I mean it's obvious how you can use it, and it's a wonderful story, you know. The fact that kids are going to eat it, that's huge.
It is huge. Kids love Morning Glory. So when we're at the market, my little one who's 10, she'll stand behind it. She'll sell a lot of it. Kids love Morning Glory. They like cinnamon, and then the berries are a bonus.
And how long is this? To be cooked or just?
No, it's to be as is. I do have customers that will take the Savory Fiesta and bread their chicken and fish fillets with it and beg me to try it at home. I tend not to cook with it. This one, I've got a customer who throws it in her muffins. And you know what? I've thrown this in pancakes and crepes. And one time I made apple pie with it. And my kids asked me, what did I do so different? Because it was really delicious that time. Like, are you kidding me? I didn't do anything. I just cut up an apple, threw that in, threw it in the oven. And it was good. So it's extremely versatile, which is why I don't like to call it a cereal. Yeah.
One way
The
of
new
looking
bags
at
will
it
not have the word cereal in them.
is as a lot of people like their hemp, right, in the yogurts, smoothies. This is hemp plus, and much more, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and if you compare the nutritional profile of just hemp versus hemp plus a whole bunch of seeds, you're going to see it fares better, the same or better.
So you have oh, well, okay, this is great, because you could consider this almost like not a meal replacement, but it could be considered that because you have a good ratio of fat, carb, and protein.
You
So
do,
that's good.
you do.
Is that on all of them?
Yes, and you make, it makes a good, it's really handy for those quick lunches. you know, to improve the nutrition of your to-go soup or stir fries.
Do you sell them like this as well? In that small size? Single to go?
We're talking about it. Right now, these are samples for staff, but we're talking about selling them to customers so they can try it. You know, just take this, have it at my lunch in the office, and then I think I'll buy some for home. Yeah.
Okay. Great. Good show. Thanks so much.